When we talk about air pollution, it's not just the national capital which is suffering, even Maharashtra is also suffering. What we are learning is that Maharashtra Chief Minister now calls for a review meeting on pollution in the state today at 11:45 a.m. at his residence. Officials of Pollution Control Board, officials from Environment Department will make presentation regarding current pollution situation in the states. We will bring you more details about what's the situation in Maharashtra like. But right now, this is the big breaking news as far as the worst condition of the air pollution and in fact that in national capital as well as in Maharashtra is concerned. What we are understanding is that Maharashtra Chief Minister now calls for a review meeting on pollution in the state today at 11:45 a.m. at his residence. Officials of Pollution Control Board as well as officials from the Environment Department will make a presentation regarding the current pollution situation in the state and what can be the steps that should be taken to combat the situation there in Maharashtra. This is what we are learning, that Maharashtra Chief Minister now calls for a review meeting on pollution in the state today at 11:45 a.m. at his residence regarding the condition of air in Maharashtra. Remember, we told you that it's not just the national capital that is suffering because of the poor air condition. It's Maharashtra also. We saw several reports coming in from Mumbai suggesting that the air condition in Mumbai specifically this year has become extremely inhospitable. And over that, what we are learning is that Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has now called for a review meeting to take cognizance of the situation as well as to discuss the solution that should be given out to the people of Maharashtra in order to combat the situation that has now erupted because of the poor air condition in the state. Right now, what we are also learning is that he has called for a review meeting on pollution in the state today at 11:45 a.m. at his residence, and officials of Pollution Control Board and officials from Environment Department will be present there and will in fact make a presentation regarding the current situation of Maharashtra and the situation in Mumbai specifically. And this is the big development coming in straight from Maharashtra as far as the air pollution in Maharashtra specifically this year is concerned. We will bring you more details about this meeting that has been called by Maharashtra Chief Minister and what can be expected from this meeting. Since it's a developing story, we will be bringing you more details about what was discussed in the meeting and what are the solutions that the Maharashtra Chief Minister has suggested in order to help the people out in this crisis situation of Maharashtra. And this is what we are learning, that Maharashtra Chief Minister in fact has taken the first step and has called for a review meeting on pollution in the state today at 11:45 a.m. at his residence, and officials of Pollution Control Board, officials from Environment Department will make the presentation regarding current pollution situation in the state. We have CNN News 18's Nikhil Lakhwani in fact joining us live here from the national capital. Nikhil, a very good morning to you. Since you are joining us live from Kartavya Path, we want to understand from you what is the current AQI of that location and what are the things that you are in fact facing because of the air pollution here in the national capital.
So Sakshi, as mentioned correctly, we are reporting from the Kartavya Path and the AQI level have already crossed a mark of 400, which makes it into the severe category, and such is the situation since last 2 to 3 days. So this is a pictorial representation that we are going to now show you on the screen of the CNN News 18, that a distance away there is India Gate. Usually it is easily witnessed, but today because of the pollution we cannot see even a hint of India Gate. And also at the same time I would urge my camera person to show you a 360-degree view of the formerly Rajpath, now Kartavya Path, to give you an idea as to how bad the situation is in the national capital Delhi. And remember Sakshi, the best of the worst is yet to come, because we are anticipating that on the day of the Diwali and starting from tomorrow as well, the Dhanteras is going to start. So many of the people would be bursting their crackers, although as per the Supreme Court guidelines there is blanket ban against the overall usage of crackers. But we already know about the situation that is usually witnessed every year. So this year as well we are expecting the same. So the best of the worst is yet to come, but you can see in the visual that you cannot see the government buildings properly. And also if we talk about the overall problem, Sakshi, ever since the pollution has started to rise in the capital city, we all are facing some form of the difficulty or the other. There are many of the people who are facing choking. There are some of the people who are facing the skin issues as well, and there are others who are gasping for the fresh air. But amid all this, we already filed a report yesterday from the Delhi's RML hospital, where first of its kind, the OPD dedicated to pollution has come up, where doctors, specialists from all the different concerned departments,
Right.
be it from the ENT, from the derma department, from the respiratory side as well, and along with the psychiatric department as well, they are going to sit on a weekly basis. That means from Monday between 2 to 4 p.m. But such is the situation that we are showing you in the pictures. But apart from it, Graph 4 has already been implemented.
Right.
The Supreme Court has been pulling up all these states. There is already a stubble burning which is on a rise in the capital city. But now we need to see as to how bad the situation is going to become on the day of the Diwali. Apart from it, yesterday the IIT Kanpur.
Right,
Team of the
Nikhil, I
IIT
request you
Kanpur,
to
they met
please stay with
Gopal
us
Rai.
because we have in fact Anshul Singh joining us live on the broadcast as well, this time from Akshardham area. Anshul, a very good morning to you. We can clearly see that you have your masks up. What's the condition like there at Akshardham?
So yes, Sakshi, as we have been reporting for the past 1 week, the situation is definitely going from bad to worse. Remember, today is the 7th straight day where the AQI in the national capital has continued to remain in the severe category, which means that it is above the 400 mark constantly. I'll just try and show you in the visuals over here the kind of haze that has yet again engulfed the entire national capital region is a massive, massive cause for concern for all its citizens, because for the past 1 week, the people of the national capital are being forced to breathe in this toxic air. This air that has already entered the national capital is becoming a massive, massive cause for concern, especially for people who have breathing ailments, because the air that we are breathing is absolutely, absolutely unhealthy. The main focus of the Delhi government at this point in time is to bring some sort of immediate relief to the people of Delhi, and that is the reason why we are seeing such knee-jerk reactions that have been coming in from the Delhi government, be it the implementation of Graph 4 or be it the implementation of the odd and even scheme, a scheme which was already taken down by the Supreme Court last year itself. Also, we saw yesterday that how the swab towers were in fact open after the Supreme Court came down heavily on the Delhi government. So the main focus of all the administration blocks of the national capital is to make sure that some sort of immediate relief is given to the people. But yes, we are still awaiting for that relief. It has been 7 straight days. The AQI has constantly remained above the 400 mark, has constantly remained in the severe category. Yes, the doctors are definitely telling patients to stay very much inside their homes, because it is absolutely, absolutely not safe to breathe outside in this air. So yes, it remains to be seen if at all some concrete solution would be found, because the Delhi government is actually in talks with IIT Kanpur, although these talks have been going on for a very, very long time. But yes, we are expecting that from the 20th of November, we can expect some sort of artificial rain that could happen out here in the national capital that could bring relief. But yes, over the next few days, the AQI will remain in the severe category as well. That is a very, very serious cause of concern.
Right, Anshul and Nikhil, thank you so much for walking us through all those crucial details. We request you to have your masks up, and we suggest our viewers to have their masks up as well. Right now, it's time to slip into a very short commercial break. Stay